Hi there, my name is Vadim Lyu. I'm responsible for UK and Irish operations at Netmore, as well as being a head of water practice at Netmore. This is an interesting question because quite often we receive a request from utility, which is actually to solve technology problem or meter problem, where in fact, in my view, what we're solving is data. So data or information is becoming crucial for utilities because they manage their critical infrastructure either fully blind or partially blind. What I mean by that is that they know where the water entering their networks, but without real-time data from every meter across their distribution system, they cannot know exactly where the water is going, how much is or where the leakage is identified, how much the water is lost, or where the failure can be identified, i.e. prevented. So LoRaWAN helps with all those issues or visibility issues, let's say, from data perspective, by penetrating to different properties. In the UK, for example, we have it deep in the peats. There is a problem of coverage. There is a problem of device battery life. But these are all challenges or problems that we solve. As I said, fundamental problem that we're solving for utility is data. And we're helping them to move from just estimated billing or reactive maintenance towards real time network intelligence, whereas the operational and financial impact of these projects is becoming really massive, as you can imagine. Interestingly, if you asked me this question, let's say 5 years ago, I would probably say they always ask about what technology to use, what meter to use, how to do this and that in terms of actual deployment. From the experience that we gained, the massive experience that we gained in the last 3 to 5 years, I want to say that the question that they ask is shifting more towards how can we accelerate? What I mean by that is that utilities that had the experience of AMI, some experience, let's say a couple of years or a couple of hundreds of thousand meters deployed, they clearly see the benefits of deploying the AMI. It's just inevitable. It's not a question. It's not a debate. The question is now, okay, I understand the benefit. I see it clearly. How can I accelerate? Question number one. Question number two, quite often we hear is, okay, I don't have enough money to accelerate. What can we do? And so basically, budget becomes constrained. Some of the bureaucratical tendering abilities become constrained. Tariff structure is under pressure, and traditional model of deploying large AMI networks is becoming a problem. So what they're really asking for is, with the current situation that we have right now, with the benefit, with the budgets and financial constraints, reality, what can you do? And for that, I think the key products or key step that we at Netmore done recently is we decided to extend our network as a service offering to metering as a service. Somebody sometimes calls it data as a service, whereas we, together with our partners, take control of CapEx investments, and what utility receives in the end is the benefit, a very fast benefit of AMI by paying the OpEx every month. So zero CapEx investment, but almost immediate return of the benefits of AMI. Right. Quite often, again, we see that utilities would start from asking what technology to use, what meter vendor to use, what KPI to put in, what to expect and when. Whereas I think what they should be asking is, what problem are you trying to solve? What is the fundamental issue that you have right now? And it can't be like 10 different issues. It probably, should be narrowed down to one or two. What is your single operational challenge right now? And the answer will probably be very simple: is non-revenue water, right? Leakage, incorrectly built or unbuilt consumption, the reads, not estimation, but real reads on a real-time basis. I would start here. Once you know that this is your problem, then you start thinking, okay, how do I actually try to test what's on the market? And then that becomes almost irrelevant what technology to use. It becomes almost irrelevant what meter to use, as long as you bring me data, as long as there is a warranty for the time term, or the warranty for the term, you should be okay. You should be fine. And I would suggest, as a starting point for that, is to if you cannot, or if there are constraints of tendering or budget utilization, you can start from proof of concept. Take like 10,000 meters, understand the financial model of what you're trying to achieve, and run it through us or any other supplier, and then you will see whether or not it works in a small scale. That means that you can extrapolate to full estate.